Long ago, in a quiet village surrounded by lush, green fields, there lived a kind but poor farmer. Every morning, he would walk to his small farm, his hands ready to nurture the earth. One sunny day, the farmer carefully planted many seeds in the rich, dark soil. Most of these seeds were strong and full of confidence, ready to sprout. But among them was one very, very small seed. It looked weak, almost fragile compared to the others. The small seed could hear the other seeds around it whispering, "Just look at you." One particularly plump seed laughed. "You are far too small. You'll never grow into a big, strong plant." Another seed, already feeling proud, boasted, "I will become the tallest plant in this entire field." Hearing these words, the little seed's heart sank. A wave of sadness washed over it. It started to wonder, maybe they're right. Maybe I really am too small to amount to anything. Days turned into a week. Gentle rain began to fall, and the warm sun shone down, warming the soil like a soft blanket. The farmer visited every single day, watering the land and speaking kindly to his budding plants. "Grow well, my little seeds," he would say with a warm, encouraging smile. The small seed held onto the memory of the farmer's gentle voice. A tiny spark of hope ignited within it. "I may be small," the seed thought to itself, "but I'm going to do my absolute best." With newfound determination, the seed slowly began to push its way up through the soil. It was incredibly difficult. The earth felt heavy, and the wind blew strong, trying to push it back down. There were moments when the little seed felt completely exhausted and wanted to give up. But every morning, like clockwork, the farmer would come with his watering can and his kind words. "Keep growing, little one. You can do it." Those simple words gave the little seed all the courage it needed. Day by day, the tiny seed grew, transforming into a small, vibrant green plant. The other, bigger plants started to notice. "Look," they whispered in surprise, "the small seed is actually growing." The weeks passed, and what was once a tiny, overlooked seed blossomed into a stunningly beautiful plant, adorned with bright, colorful flowers. Butterflies would dance around its petals, and busy bees would come to gather sweet nectar from its blossoms. Even the farmer couldn't help but smile with pride whenever he saw it. "This," he said to himself one day, "is one of the strongest and most beautiful plants in my entire field." The other plants were shocked. They remembered how they had laughed at this little seed. But now, seeing its beauty and strength, they finally realized something incredibly important. Being small didn't mean being weak. The little seed had something far greater than size. It had courage, it had patience, and most importantly, it had the unwavering will to keep growing no matter what. And from that day forward, all the plants in the field learned a valuable lesson. Never, ever judge or laugh at someone just because they seem small or different. Sometimes, the most humble and smallest of beginnings can grow into the most magnificent and beautiful things. So remember, never give up on yourself. Even your small start can lead to something truly great. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.